So what am I saying?
Shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, shuba shuba, shuba 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 day, shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, Now the real man can live without a woman. That night to day says a woman to her man. She's essential to his purpose and his mission. A good woman is a glory to her man. She never take the power, she'll display him a better man. Every great man has a virtuous woman. Woman, you say you love me, you never leave me lonely, you always be there for me. So need not worry, woman, to keep my strong, which is part of your plan. I leave my mom and dad, find a woman and be one. With a woman I make my band, perfect combination. I am a black man, so I love me black woman. Woman, I do this sweet, sweet love. Oh, anytime of day, yeah, lots of kisses and hugs. Oh, I burn out all day, no real man can live without a woman. That night to day says a woman to her man. She's essential to his purpose and his mission. A good woman is a glory to her man. She never take the power, she'll display him a better man. Every great man has a virtuous woman. Woman I love and honor. The father of the light career, the empress of Eva. The mother of the paradise culture, revises the king and his empress meaning, who showed us the right and the true way of living. Woman who never passing, so listen as I sing. But women of the earth, my joy bell ring, ring, ring. Equality in Zion, my nature's law, that's where it should go. For every man I know there is a woman. You meet the funny, that's all I know. Oh yeah. Shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, shuba shuba, shuba 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 day, shuba shuba, shuba shuba day, shuba shuba day, shuba 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 day. When I say the family unit is fundamental and important, you know, the real man can't live without a woman, you know. The right is one of people.
To wake up and find your face on a pillow lying right next to mine. I wanna cut out the party and the smoking and the rum and buzz the extra wine. I make we see the person. Well, every time I fantasize, me see your lips, me see your eyes. You trigger finger, do something that left the road where hypnotized. For you it's just a thing, just another little thing. But for me this is heaven and the angel that must sing. It's a pity you already have a wife. And they don't have a man in my life. Oh boy, it's such a pity. I say it is such a pity. You already have a wife. And they have a one man in my life. Oh boy, it is a pity. So love you up in a public and can't even touch it really. Put me up because my check you so much the respect. You're my heart, be your woman, be your kids, believe her. I'm a press, I know me it is. Who knows, maybe one day the world will be involved enough. We'll share your in a civilized manner between the two of us. But until then, I would have loved you again. I know we have to play it by the stupid rules of men. Said if we never get a chance to get together, go with ya, time to love ya. So meet me around the corner, I'll find me here now. You know never do what it be getting from. Starting for sex now, now no text now. But the way how you flex really pique my interest, yeah. The you are people see, and only you are me loving, and the you are there with me.
Let's make life easier. Why not talk about it? Marriage, relationships, life, and food. You're now tuned into Love in the Kitchen with Shell and Kay. Your journey begins now.
Hello, 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 hello.
Hola, 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 what's up, world?
Yeah, I remember Jason. And I'm your host, Michelle. And our other host is still working some kinks out. But nevertheless, he'll be here soon. How y'all doing today? Happy Thursday.
Happiest Thursday, guys. What's up, though?
Thursday. I think they are good. I don't know where my people's at. They probably late because we're late. We're late. All right. So how was your day?
It was productive.
Yeah.
For the most part of it.
Okay.
You know,
What's the one highlight of today?
Talk to my uncle.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Have you not spoken to him in a while?
Not necessarily, but, you know, words of encouragement and upliftment always uplift the spirit, you know? So,
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So a little pep today. A little pep talk
yeah,
today.
Yeah, you know? Little straight talk and man talk and real
Man
talk.
talk.
Solid
Okay.
talk, you know?
Solid talk. Got
Yeah.
it. Got it.
Yep.
That's good. That's good.
How about you?
It was good.
Great.
Short.
Short?
Short day. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that means it was a busy day.
Yeah. Busy short day. That
Okay,
makes sense.
great,
Yeah.
great.
Busy day. Hello, mother. How are you?
Hi, mother.
How are you? Thank you for joining us tonight, Mom. Yeah, it was a good day. The highlight of my day was the highlight of every day is getting to see the girls. She said, "Hey, Jay." To get to see the girls, you know, take them to school and not, you know, take them to the bus stop and then pick them up from the bus stop.
Yeah.
Then of course seeing Gay, of course, because you know we don't do the same thing anymore in the daytime. So
Guess what? That's love and that's family.
I know. So those are my highlights for today.
Great.
So that's cool. So today, I don't know, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties in terms of what our topic is, because we had it and then it went away and I don't know what happened to it. But anyways, today is all about rolling back the curtain. You ready for that? Mr. Engineer, can you pull down our screen so I can see what the people are saying on the... All right, just give me one, because there's, you know, people responding, but I just can't really see it. All right, so we're gonna talk about today is rolling back the curtain of our memory, right? You know that song? Yeah,
I have
Is
no
it?
idea.
That's what we're talking about today.
Yeah, let's-
We're gonna talk about some stuff today, like, you know, like we're trying to figure out how we put things in our mind and how we go through it and then compartmentalize it
Yep.
in a way where we're like, oh, hello, hey Sin, hey Monica, how are ya? All right, so we're gonna talk about that today. So, all right, so a question was asked the other day by one of my sisters, right? She says, and I quotes, "Have you ever sit down and reminisce on your past and try to pinpoint the chain of events?"
Wow.
Have
I mean,
you ever?
Yes, I have.
Kind of like, how did you get where you are right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I try to put it together and make it all make sense. Like, what has gotten me, what chain of events has gotten me to this
Right.
point in my life?
Yeah.
You know, like, if everything makes sense or it doesn't. Oh, you know.
Yeah.
I just say rolling back the curtains, how certain events affected me
Yeah.
and how they shaped my life.
Yes.
And things like that, really, you know.
Yeah.
Shape my behavior.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Because, like, so I always think about, like, stuff like, say, for me, like, as a kid, like, say, if say my mom didn't, you know, fight for us and, you know, we came to America, or like maybe if my dad didn't pass away, like how would my life, you know, kind of look?
How would it look? Would it be better? Would it be worse? Would it be just about the same? And I know that, we can't really, we're here, so obviously God has a purpose for our life, right?
Right.
So, but it's just always, because the human side of me want to think that, okay, could I have had a better life, or could I just been in the same situation that I'm in? And I'm not saying that my life isn't good now, but I'm just saying, like, if you ever thought about, like, say, if you never did come to America, would you have made it in Jamaica? Or, stuff like that. Or if you never came to Georgia, would you think that you would still make it in New York, or, all the other places that you have lived? Like, do you ever sit down and think about those things? Like, would it have shaped you where you are right now as an adult?
So tell you what, you saying that just now, I'm going to revert back to my uncle.
Okay.
So my uncle was the one who introduced me to the working world.
Okay.
I remember, like, because today I was reflecting, and how he has played an integral role in my life to become the man I am today.
Okay.
As I said, he's the one who introduced me to the working world.
Well, shout out to Uncle. Right.
Yeah. So I was like 15 at the time, coming from school.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, come learn trade when I can, come on the weekends and holidays, you know what I mean? So that, I feel like that I shaped my hands-on life, like working with my hands.
Right. Oh, okay, right, because that's what you do now, right?
Yeah, so I work with my hands now, so I'm like, that is, he played a pivotal role
right.
into who I am today.
To who you are, right.
Yeah, I'm like,
and you
what
could
if
say,
what if he didn't?
Yeah, of course, that's a really good question, because you were raised by your mom, right? And then she had a husband, and then she had some more kids, right? So it wasn't just you, but also you've talked about this of how you always felt like, like it could have been more from your mom, right? But then you had uncle who played a pivotal role in your upbringing, and so if those type of things, you have to look like, dang, like what if I was just like
even sometimes while I'm working, I'm like, damn, I'm so happy I don't have to be like, do it, no disrespecting nobody, like doing a regular job like a cashier work, or
because
not having a skill. Yeah, let me put it
because you're like you have the skills, so of
so
course,
like,
definitely.
What would life be without a skill? Like, it would be rough.
Yeah, it would be.
So I'm like, I thank God for him.
Absolutely.
Like,
right. Some type of good upbringing. Not saying that it was always perfect or it was even bad. It was just more like, okay, he kind of made you who you are today.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It even helped me get my license.
Right. Okay. See?
You know what I mean? So
right. So you think about those good things, like,
definitely.
Yeah.
And then today, I'm like, GSF, if you don't follow me, you don't reach, I'm saying, all right, my uncle, you're going to follow me, rich uncle.
Right. But nothing don't happen before time, right? So, for uncle, it worked though. But for you, it's like, okay, it's taking a little bit longer. And of course, because that's how life is, right? Yeah. So, you think about those good things, and you think about the things that you can change and the things that you couldn't. Like, say the things that you couldn't change was like the fact that mom didn't give you that much of attention. Like, if uncle wasn't there, then you would probably either, what do you think? Fill in the blanks there. If uncle wasn't there and mom didn't do the thing that she was supposed to do, how do you feel like you would have been?
All right. So I've always been a pusher, like strong-minded, right? In the sense where, like, even back in high school, I can remember, like, I was always entrepreneurial mind. I don't know if it's because I don't like to take orders or what. But,
maybe.
It's just like, we always want the one thing.
Okay.
So it's like that. No, we did art because I wanted to become an architect. So I figured more or less I'm somewhat still in the creative fields with that. So I'm like, even after high school, because I didn't get math in CXC.
Oh, okay.
So we started going to this weekend class trying to get math. So long story short, I'm like, if it wasn't for skill, I don't know where would I be, because I feel like I'm not that really book person.
Oh, okay, so you don't feel like you're book smart in terms of, like, if you need to sit down and buckle down, you'd probably be like, nah, I don't want to do this.
I could do it, but if I put my mind to it,
I'm not saying that you couldn't.
It's just not my thing.
It's just not.
I feel like You
needed to be hands-on.
I needed to be hands-on.
Yeah, and that's
fine. I couldn't see myself even being like around the desk or something like that. I felt like boredom would kill me. Like sitting.
But then they said that men are visual, right? So y'all can see something once or twice, and then you just pick it up and then start doing it. Women are more like, all right, we gotta study it, we gotta look at it, we gotta do all this stuff, we gotta put our, y'all are different, so y'all gonna put your hands on it. Hello. Hey.
The great is here.
He's still working some things out over here. Okay, look at me in the middle, surrounded by bald men. That's fine. And I want to know from you guys also, like, if the recollection stuff that y'all have in y'all thoughts in your mind, like if you ever sit down and think about like where you came from and to where you are today, like the certain things, like would you be where you are right now? Hello. Hi, how are you?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I don't know if everybody else can hear you.
I can hear you.
Do it again. I don't think, Hi, Monica. Why are you laughing?
Check 1 2 1 2.
No, we just hear you. We don't hear you in the mic.
No, you sure?
Oh, I hear you. No.
Yeah.
I'll put on a sexy voice tonight. All the people know one that's no deep side, because that's hateration. All right. Come, hurry up, because I need to ask you the question I need to ask you. And think about it good too. So you guys, just let me know, like, if you ever sat down and think about, like, where your life would have been if certain people weren't in it, certain things, or if God didn't bring you from, like, a low place to a high place. So, Monica said, those things had to happen so I can be where I am. Absolutely.
Yes, Monica.
Absolutely. It had to happen in order for you to be where, because it made you a better person, good or bad. Because we didn't start talking about the bad stuff that, triggers our stuff, all that trauma and stuff like that. But we're talking about, like, yeah, I get it. We're talking about, like, do you ever just sit down and think about, like, yo, if I didn't do this, would this have happened? Or if this person didn't do this, would I still be talking to this person? So what do you think?
What's the question?
The question at hand is, sir, I don't even remember at this point. Do you ever sit down and think about your life, where you were and where you are today? Like, do you ever sit down and think about, like, if certain parts of it, like, say if your father didn't bring you here from Jamaica, like, do you think you would have still made it? Do you think that you would have been doing something else?
If he didn't bring me here, nah, I don't think I would have been doing what I'm doing now.
So I can't hear you really in the mic for real.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but why I forgot so in a deep voice feel with ear, yo? That's what I said. All right, go ahead.
Listen, I can't do nothing about it. That's my Barry White.
All right, that's really low, but still, you can't hear him.
I'm hearing him.
You're hearing him because he's here.
Oh.
Can you hear him in?
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, go ahead.
Can you hear me in the headphones?
Not really, no.
Yeah, I'm hearing him in the headphones.
Can you guys hear him? Let us know.
What's the question?
The question is, and I quote, if your father didn't do... Okay. All right, I'm going to stop. They can hear you. Okay. The question is, if your dad... where you were in your life to where you are now, do you think if certain things didn't go the way that they were supposed to go, do you think you would still be where you are right now?
Nah,
No. Okay. Why? Why do you say that?
Just looking how everything plays out is destined to happen. How it happen.
Okay.
For example, me and you. Remember, we started talking, then we disappeared for 10 years.
First of all, I went to school for 2.5 years. That was it.
Listen, we started talking. You disappeared for 10 years.
There we go.
And then
10 years.
Came back again. And we're here now.
Okay.
So, to me, everything happened.
But let you tell it. You sent me away to school.
Of course.
Watch out. Here you know.
I did. Sent you away. But you enjoy your life, and
okay.
Come back and enjoy it even more.
Okay.
Pick up where she left off.
Okay.
And I guess that's what happened. We picked up where we left off. Like, we didn't dump each other. We didn't stop talking. Just like
I thought I did.
But okay. You dumped me.
I didn't.
Oh.
Didn't I?
I don't know.
Oh no, you sent me to school. All right, let's go with that narrative. That's the narrative that he created in his mind to say that that's what happened. But go ahead, Ricardo. Go off.
So I think that no, everything happened how it's supposed to happen. Everything plays how it's supposed to play.
All right. What about like you? All right. Even to, and I'm gonna just topic real quick. How about even to like your mom? Do you think that like do you ever think about like if she was here like?
Yeah, I think it should just be a little bit different, a little tad different. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In terms of what, like, because now you have kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
You've always had kids, but now you have kids, and you think it would have, I don't know, like, do you think it would have shaped you to be the man that you are? If she was like, I know she was the best, right? Mm-hmm. But would it have changed your perspective on life? Would you have?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Said, to me, everything happened how it's supposed to happen.
Got it.
Like no good, no bad. Like we don't control our destiny.
No, we don't.
So everything plays a part. Heart plays a part. Like I said, when you went to school for 10 years,
oh my God,
who said it was gonna be that again? You know,
God.
There you go.
God knew that.
You know?
Yeah.
So
all right. So let's go to some. Okay. Let's get into some facts.
So question, right? Let me.
Oh
let me
Lord. All right. Is it a question or a statement?
Statement.
All right.
Question. I don't know.
Okay.
So you say we don't control our destiny?
You don't.
no, we don't.
Who does? Who controls it?
God. What do you mean? Who controls it?
So basically, all the decisions that we make, it was predestined. So basically, we have no control.
Literally is what the Bible says.
Wait. So somebody has a question. Do you know the time of the day you're gonna die?
No.
Who knows?
I don't know who knows.
That's what I'm saying. But like I say, do you know what you can do tomorrow?
I have an idea.
You have an idea. But who says destined? That's gonna happen tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Who says destined?
Yeah, that's gonna happen tomorrow. You have an idea that you might get up tomorrow, but who says that you're gonna get up tomorrow?
No one says it.
So who controls that? So you saying who controls it?
So basically, all right, look at this. So we have free will, right? Would you say that?
Yeah, God gave us free will. Yeah, absolutely.
So basically, you're trying to say we have no choice?
No, we don't have a choice.
We don't?
No, we don't.
In terms of, in terms of how you wake up, you don't have a choice. It's not like you could be like, you know what, God, I'm going to go to bed and I'm going to choose to wake up tomorrow. You can't do that. Like,
speaking on life on death, we're talking about other aspects outside.
Okay, outside of it, okay.
But,
like, okay.
But in order to make that happen, you have to think about life and death. Because even if you don't get to see life, how could you say, okay, well, tomorrow I'm going to play basketball tomorrow? So life and death have to play a part in it first. In order to say, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to play basketball. You might have an idea they can play basketball tomorrow, but who said you're going to play basketball tomorrow? If there's no.
All right, so say, all right, for instance, he already made it through the day. So, God woke him up and he already made it. What's the next step? Like, you're saying that.
I'm saying our decisions have to shape our destiny. That's all I'm saying.
Our decisions, but the decision was already written. God knew what was going to happen before it even happened.
So if it was written, that means we basically just living like robots. Like we already programmed to live this life the way it's supposed to be.
We are.
I mean, technically, if you think about it, we are already programmed to live a life.
I don't believe that.
Let me ask you a question. If you don't go to work, do you get paid?
No, I don't.
Oh.
So I get up and decide how my day is gonna go tomorrow.
Right, but in order for you to make the money, you have to go to work.
Right. So I made that conscious decision to go to work. That means I'm shaping my own destiny.
But that's if you think about it, still somebody is still pulling the strings because you don't.
Who is pulling the strings?
Whoever you work for. Who is going to pay you? Whoever you work for. You don't work for yourself. So it's like I'm asking you, like, if you don't go to work, do you get paid? No. So it's something that you have to do. Yes, but it's already written that's what you are going to do.
Why you think that?
Because it literally says it in the Bible.
No, forget about the Bible. It's not Bible talk. We are trying to reason with logical.
Let me ask you a question.
Thinking.
You wrote a story that when you left from New York, you're gonna come down here. You're gonna work with this gentleman you're working with. You're gonna go to Jamaica for 2 months, and then you're gonna come back and you're gonna do this. Did you write that story? I made those decisions because I could have choose different. Okay.
I could have chose different.
Okay. You could have choose different. But,
yeah.
Logically speaking,
but let me ask
he
the
could
question,
have.
right? But let me ask the question. Why didn't you choose different?
Because based on the situation that was presented in front of me and the goals I have for myself, and the visions I have for myself, I decided to make that decision.
But think about it though. If you had chosen another decision, would you think you'd have made a better decision if you had made a decision?
I analyze my life and try to make the best decisions at all time. I try to make the best
You
decisions.
didn't answer my question though. If you have choose different from what you choose now, do you think it'd been better or would it have been worse?
I really don't know.
So who controls that?
I do.
Okay.
Next one.
Okay.
Yes, I feel you.
I do.
Okay.
So-
He controls his
So,
destiny.
so you control your destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Just like, what if I should be like, pow, shoot Michelle. I go to prison.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry to use that such dramatic stuff.
Okay.
I'm the one who think it. And
No, well,
so
if
I'm the creator of my life. God give me the life. And I choose to do what I want to do with it.
Absolutely.
That's how I process it. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. All right.
I can choose not to go to work tomorrow.
But then you don't get paid.
Forget about the pay.
You can't forget about the
I make
pay.
a conscious choice. I make a conscious decision. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you make
I
the conscious
made a
decision to go
conscious-
to work tomorrow.
Yes, because what? I have visions, I got responsibility, and I got goals. So
So
just like-
so all of that spells out you need money. That's what that means.
Oh yes, sir. Need money.
Right, because if you don't go to work, you don't get paid. So in those things, yes, it's made. If you think about it, it is made. It is designed for you to do that. You can't make money without going to work. You have to work. Somebody has to work.
Right.
In order for you to get Social Security, you have had to work.
That's what I'm saying. We have to work. Exactly. So I'm shaping my destiny
Yes, but
by getting
still-
up and going to work so I
and-
can get
and-
Social Security. If I
and-
don't go to work, I don't get
And then
Social
I'm
Security.
saying it's still robotic in a sense.
How?
Because you're programmed to go to work and get money. There's no other way for you to make money.
So what if?
But
Right,
the,
I could
tree,
make a
the trees don't just rain money, bro.
Listen to me. I can make a different decision. I could be like, you know what? Fuck America. I'm gonna go to Jamaica and live in the hills.
You
Off
can
the
live in the
grid.
hills, but how you gonna make it? You need money. How you gonna eat? How you gonna eat? How you gonna
We
eat?
can plant stuff.
You
I'm
can
just
pla- how
saying you
did
can
you-
live off the grid.
How did you get
That can
the
make-
stuff- how
that
did
can
you
make-
get the
that can-
stuff to plants? That's what I'm asking you.
You can, they,
Yeah,
they're
you gotta
wild.
teeth it.
No,
Okay.
you don't have to teeth it. You can beg it. It's wild. You can borrow it. I say, yo, let me two suck a plant. Let me give you back them when them bust out. You see me?
No, yeah,
No.
make me choke.
But what I'm saying is that we have the power and the ability to shape our own lives. That's my opinion.
Okay,
You dig?
so we have the decisions to make.
Yes, man. How we make the decision then, man.
Okay.
You see me?
Okay, so
Yeah.
it's me deciding to go to college. It's
Yeah.
me deciding
Yeah.
to finish. It's me deciding to graduate.
Yeah.
What about the things that you don't see, the uncontrollable things? Like you gotta work today, right? You make all that money today, but the money just gone because you have to pay the bills and you have to pay this and this. And then you don't have no dollar to your name.
Mm-hmm.
Where did the money come from?
I have to go work for more.
Beg, borrow, steal.
Yes, that's my conscious decision to figure out a way out to get some more money.
But you said in order to say that it
Mm.
was written is robotic. In human life, it is robotic because we have to go to work to make money. That's it. It's written, but it is also robotic.
you know,
Even
we
if
can
you
choose not to work also, just like a lot of people.
We can absolutely choose not to work, but
exactly.
we
Everything
don't
is
get,
a choice. That's what I'm going about.
Everything is a choice.
If
But listen, if
Yeah.
I decide to not go to work and not work, period, the house that I live in goes back to the bank. The
Mm-hmm.
car that I drive goes back to the manufacturer, whoever gave it to me.
But
The water gets cut off, the light get cut off, the gas get
Right.
turned off.
So you make a conscious decision to go to work.
because me have to go work.
Exactly.
That's the only way I
so
can
what do you
make
mean?
money.
But also,
Isn't that a
everything was-
decision?
No,
You can choose not to go to work.
I can choose to not go to
But
work.
also keep in mind, everything was taught that this is what need to get done. This is how it need to get done at the end of the day. So if nobody ain't teach you saying that this is what need to get done, and then how would you know that? Okay,
Teach
you
me?
know
All right, don't go off
What do you
on a
mean?
tangent.
Nobody
because
never
we
teach me common
definitely-
sense. We say, yo, you know what, Jay, if you don't be there, I stink.
Mm.
It's innate.
Innate.
Common sense.
Yes, sir.
Who get that common sense there? God. Got it. All right. God. Let's go back to what we were talking about.
The creator. The creator of this living universe.
Compartmentalizing can indeed be a trauma response. Say?
It is.
Hey, Chelsea.
Oh, okay. Shep said you are in control of your destiny, but God alone see you through. You can plan for tomorrow, but it's not certain. God knows your future.
Amen.
God alone. That's it.
Yep.
All right. So compartmentalizing can indeed be a trauma response. Do you know what that means?
Nope.
You just push it one side.
You push it one side. So you know, like when you put a cupboard up or a bunch of cupboards and cabinets and stuff. Like, so if something happened to you, put it in a drawer and push the drawer in and lock the drawer. Oh, like a filing cabinet.
Oh, yeah.
So you file all the bad thoughts, all the bad memories.
All the problems you can't solve.
All the problems. All the problems you can solve. No, I'm not put them in a...
You can solve. You cannot solve.
I cannot.
Yo, we got to pick our battles and keep it pushing. That's how I look at stuff.
I understand that, but when you in terms of what you can control and what you cannot control. But what about the stuff that we do go through and then we put it in a drawer and lock it away, and not until something happens to us then we're like, damn, that really happened to me? You get that thought in your head like, yo, did I put that so far away that I didn't even want to think about it? But it's a response. Like, I've always wondered, like, why do we do that?
Survival.
You can't solve the problem. You can't do nothing about it. So just tuck it away until you can.
So you tuck it away until you can. You can't never do anything about the problem. What if it's something that you can't do anything about?
It's gonna be stuck right there.
But then it happens to come back up. Then how do you even? I think one of my sisters said, she said she see it happen. She remembered that it happened, and then she just says, "Oh, that's why it was back in the mind of where you had put it."
So if you can't solve it, comes back around, back in thinking. You can't
back in the. But no, but we need to. I think what I'm saying is we need to, not address it completely, but just know that it happened. Like, I feel like certain things that you put it in the back of your mind. Mm-hmm. If it comes back up, you're like, dang, it really did happen to me. Like, you can't do anything about it. You couldn't do anything about it from before. Mm-hmm. But how do you, like, do we just acknowledge that it happened and put it back into the case and say, all right, that's it. We're not going to ever think about it again. But something else are going to come up and it's going to still draw us out of it. How do you deal with stuff like that? So
just like this. Some things, you just put it in the forgetful box and forget about it.
And like throw it in the sea.
Trigger you remember it. Yeah. All you do, you just wrap it up back, push it back.
Yeah.
You know
okay. I mean?
Okay. You know, like sometimes you have some stuff that you know use that you put it up and forget about it,
right?
Until you might need it, or I'll be like, oh yeah, I did have some of that.
That's true, but you know, sometimes when you think about things, like when you put things away, right, and you finally find it back, you just know that you don't never need it because you never used it in years. So you throw it out, right?
After 1 year, throw it out. Bam, you don't need it. If you haven't used it in 1 year, throw it out.
Yeah, so what credit card they say after 7 years? After 7 years, wipe that slate clean. It's gone. It never happened. So, yeah. I mean, I guess that's how some people look at it. And so we can go into thinking about stuff like, is it like, can it be negative? It isn't negative to put it in a box, but sometimes it comes out and people turn into like psychopaths, right? You want to think about that? What?
I can't think like a psychopath.
You're not asking if you think like one, but just say if you've never had somebody who it just triggers so bad where if it just they couldn't live it down, so it turns out into this big thing all the time.
Yeah, because I feel like, you know, sometimes some things trigger certain emotion in us, and it just might come out rough, like you know what I mean. You just get triggered to a degree where you even snap. You know,
snap.
Get out of character,
right?
You know what I mean.
And then you get on character on somebody that don't have no clue what's going on with you.
Yeah, and sometimes you get out of character with people who have a clue who did something. I'd be like, Remember when they did do that? You dig? Yo, because sometimes you try to forget about some stuff, but sometimes you are reminded. You know what I mean? Like, like the person that did it at the time. You know, because as a human being who's trying to live in a healthy space mentally, some things you just push aside. Like, like I would hear me and my man say, enough styling me get silly though. But you know what I mean?
I saw that TikTok.
But just push it back. No, but you know what I mean?
Was it a lesson or was it styling? How would you? What do you think was styling? What do you consider styling?
It was both. It's both. It's both. Listen. So this is how I look at life situations. I try to use everything that happened to me as a stepping stone, and I use it to learn and evolve and to grow as a human being. That's how I look at it. Like I learned this from my version a while back. Leonard Simmons, Fred, big up yourself. Fred say, in a live with regrets. Probably a youth and probably teenager, and I'm gonna take it and run with it because nothing that we do, we can't take it back. And anything that happened to us helped to shape who we are as human beings. Like,
I agree.
We are shaped by the events in our life.
Right.
So I'm like, you know what? Anything will happen to me, if it come negative, I try to flip it in a positive. Perspective is everything.
Right.
So when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So I'm like, you know what?
Never heard that one. I like it though. Yeah. That's nice.
So you just, somebody do you something. Sometimes you react.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Sometimes you just sure.
You ever look at somebody they did something to you, or like you just never even really think it, you just sit them and say, that's why. Yeah. Like you
because if you get more, sometimes it's so what you call it. Sometimes people are not even aware of what they're doing.
Yeah.
So sometimes you just have to give them grace. Like you not even understand what him do.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like
you
can't even
know that, but
so they can't let it take a piece. You just know say I just
you not take my piece, me just know say me not chat to you again. Not just that. Me just know say if you see me, my favorite thing is don't piss me off. Piss me off with certain things. You know what I mean?
When they piss me off, make sure we piss them off back, you dig? I don't feel like
you can't really think like that because he threw the biggest stone, so you gotta find a bigger one and throw it.
I'm busting it. We are talking about
big one. You can't lift up more time. It depends on the situation and who it is. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might be in a good mood. They'll be like, sure, catch me in a bad mood.
But how about this, right? When you really sit down and analyze, like, hold up.
Yeah.
If I've done this, I would have been here, or like, say, hey, somebody did something to you, so go slap my box or something like this and that. And next thing you're like, you know what? Just leave it alone.
Yeah.
But then you go and really think, well, like,
man, should I really
unbox him?
No, but no.
Yeah.
No, if you're boxing now and I'm drop down now, right? Something happened to him, you can be like,
you're too analytical.
You're too analytical.
You're too far. Me not think about that.
Sometimes some people deserve a box.
No, but you have to
deserve a check. Like deserve a serious check.
But you gotta think about the outcome. You can't just think about right then and there. You gotta think about the long run, the outcome. Like what happened?
I understand that.
Sometimes people don't need long run because some of them have short stick, so that don't make sense. Some of them limited and them don't know.
Yeah.
So it does not make sense for me to go ahead and to. Sometimes you ever get in a situation where you say, yo, I should have cussed that person out.
Exactly.
And you come home and you replay the whole thing in your mind like, yo, man, me really should have cussed that person. And when you see them again, you can't do it because it gone now.
Hey, you have times when we go back to it, man.
That's not true. We'll go back to it. You know me.
Yo, we'll go back to it, man. Big and serious, man. I did it the other night. I went back to it. Because I'm like, yo, so the person you're bright.
You're bright.
So she really bright. To make she get one with this. So that means she going to do it again and feel like it's okay.
Do it again and feel like it is okay.
That's the thing.
That's not.
Me, I gotta always remember and don't piss me off.
You got to check people there and then. And sometimes you make it fly over your head and then you really process it.
Yeah.
And you be like, that's some disrespectful thing or that's some.
I feel like that you should do that because the thing about it is you have it in your mind now. You
just vex that person. I forget it out. I forget it out for myself. Like, I have to get that out.
But I'm not chat to that person again. Me vex.
We gotta look at.
You're too positive. All right.
Let me hear. You gotta.
All right. Let me hear because him love positivity and him.
Me love it too.
Jesus, the man that writes so because people and them not even know.
Me? Listen, I'm a good soul.
I never said that you were not. Good souls do curse sometimes.
Good souls? But the right person cross or the wrong person cross.
Auntie Bev, do you curse?
Don't involve my mother in this right now. It's not about her.
I she will curse.
You,
the right situation present itself.
Listen, good people don't curse.
She go upset though, really bad.
We all have feelings and emotions. You know what I mean? We all
and
have
then you see the person after a while pass by and just dredge up. Yeah, some people don't get past. You know they always say you have to forgive and forget. Me nah forget nothing. Me not even think more I forgive you more time.
If you forgive, you gonna forget. No, but I'm just saying. Sometimes you gotta look at the bigger picture. Like you don't know how or what you do to help that person or whatever. You just want to get some punky ass slap. It's like, you know what? What's up, man? Have a good day, man. Don't worry about it. Because you know the outcome of it.
What?
No.
Somebody gonna slap you, turn the other cheek? That's what you're trying to tell me?
Of course.
Oh, yeah, really?
Yes.
Really? When that ever happened to you? You ever turn the other cheek?
Trust me, I
know that man about 20
yeah,
years.
somebody slap you?
20 years and that never happened.
You kidding me?
Which part that day?
Me can't see that happening.
Where?
What's him, bro?
Where? I need you to go back into your mind in one of those compartments that you have put that away in and take it out because I do not recall.
I can't see that happening.
I do not see that happening.
I'm petty as hell.
I'm petty, but I'm petty.
I've never seen that happen. You're hilarious. You are hilarious. All love and positivity. He getting older now. So he now all love and positivity. I've never met. I have never. Me see him upset for things when me I say, yo dogs, they know so that could I let go, you know? He on his healthy stuff now. He good now. And his mind has been clear. But I need you to go back in the medulla oblongata, back here, and get out where you ever did that in your life. Turn the other cheek. Yeah. What's that with me? You must say argue with me and decide. Say, you know what, I'm not gonna style a girl like that. You know what I'm gonna say that. That's what we're gonna say because never have I ever known you to back down from anything. So don't sit down on the people and podcast and the people and view and say them things there because that is not what you do.
I'm gonna play Jesus right now. Right now, that chopper for years, right now, like one of them disciples. Yes. Forgive me, Father.
Go on, say what you say, sir.
Yo, bro, you're the best, man.
Next question.
Next question. No, man, with this topic is very nice. This topic is very nice. I like that. You said turn the other cheek because sometimes you never know who you're helping out. More on somebody box.
Look, all right, for example, right, I don't know the same thing. So,
okay, let me see.
So back in the days, I was working at Wendy's, right? So check this out, right? So they had this homeless guy. This homeless guy used to come to the window and beg, pick up the coins and everything, right? And the manager that was there always cuss him, run him off. Hey, no problem.
Yeah.
Every time. One night, the manager going home on the train. Baychester, going home on the train. Guess who saved his life?
The homeless man.
The homeless man. And guess what happened now? When he come to Wendy's, look, when he come to Wendy's, hey, give him whatever he want. Morning, noon, and night. Hey, here, Melvin here.
Yeah.
That's
gratitude. That's him being grateful.
And that's a lesson to like, yo, you don't look down upon nobody. You treat every human being
that part
equal. Equal. You know what I mean?
So in that sense, it's the same thing. So somebody stamp on the cheek and go somewhere back and say, no, it's all right. Let's treat you equal. And just the next cheek.
Not like physical slapping, right? Just like if they did something to you, just kind of like brush it to the side.
You know, like, listen, life too short to be holding all these. Nah, man, it's all right, man.
I'm not hold grudge. Me just not happy again. There's nothing to do with anything.
Why? Why can't help it?
Yo. It is a response. It's a defense mechanism. You have to.
Why are you so defensive, though?
Why not?
It's a Jamaican thing, I think.
Maybe it is. Maybe it's Caribbean. Maybe it's African. Maybe it's everything. Maybe it's everything.
So everything everybody do, you just get about it right away. Listen, you just throw it away. You compartmentalize right away.
Listen, right away, because at the end of the day,
you kidding me?
You know what my goal is?
What?
To see tomorrow. Try and see tomorrow on a good note.
Bro, we can act like some things don't affect us at times, but subconsciously, some shit it comes up.
But it do, but why you get stressed when you know you can't?
It's not necessarily stress.
It's not necessarily stressing.
But sometimes some things just come back and be like, damn. Sometimes.
Listen, man. All right.
Or maybe not curse the person, but have a different response to the person.
Yeah.
Like
exactly.
maybe
Not necessarily right.
think about what I have said in terms of, hey, maybe me nobody say it correctly or whatever.
Like,
you always say to me, you don't say things politically correct and all. Oh, but I cut off my mic. What Jesus? I don't say things politically correct, and I never have, and I never will. No, but I try.
It's not what you say, it's how you say.
Here we go.
Bro, we don't always get it right in that sense.
We do not.
Trust me.
But something else to think about it.
Me not think about it before.
Sometimes
I'm in the moment. Something you cannot think about.
Like,
yeah.
All right, let me ask you a question, right?
Involuntary reaction, somebody slap you, or react.
Look. Have y'all ever said something out of whatever happened, and then later on you still like, man, wait, I could have fixed that a little bit different.
Yes.
I could have said it a little different.
Yes.
Instead of saying, you know what, let me think about it. Like I said, think before you.
I said that.
No, I'm just saying though. Like, really, like sometimes.
Me only think about it because you say it.
Yo.
Yeah, I only think about it because you bring it to my attention.
But that's what I'm
me
saying.
already done close to personality, man, I take it back.
But see, with something you gotta say, you know what? That could have come with a different way or something. Or I could have.
But I feel like that's
I could have angled
censorship.
that situation
like,
better.
Okay.
And we all go through that. Like, we feel like we could have angled situations better.
Because guess what? If you say something about it, and you respond, and then you start thinking about it, it's something playing like, no, you know what? I didn't really mean that like that. I didn't say like that.
Yeah, and then you go apologize to the person.
And then you go like, but no. Hey, listen. You know what? To me, if you present it and you have to think about it, like, wait, yeah, I mean, I did say something wrong, or I did say this, and that. Let me try and fix that a little bit better, or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I do that all the time. Like, sometimes.
So you ever think about it from before you say?
No, not all the time, brother.
Sometimes
you say something not knowing it's gonna affect a person the way it does.
Exactly, because it's in the moment. Like if somebody come and tell you something bad, and then in the moment I say, "Yo, girl, man, we are chat too."
So so
you think about, you could say it after the fact, like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have said it like that, but dang. But me not think about it at the moment. If you come close to me, I cuss you back.
Exactly.
That's
right
it.
there.
There's no question asked. Yes, back when I get and I say to you, damn, maybe I should have said it. You're thinking now, you're recollecting the things that you have said to that person. Maybe it shouldn't have, but in the moment, me not worry about thinking.
Right.
Who's thinking about a response to come back with?
So when I watch these movies, they play everything in slow motion, like.
That's because they're recollecting the things that they have said. They're not doing it in the moment.
They are doing it in the moment.
No.
You ever saw John Wick? Matter of fact, Equalizer. We call this guy
Denzel. Okay.
He play everything up.
Him play it because that's what him do. He's a killer. He's a mastermind. That's what he's doing, right? Me, in real life situations, there is no book. There's no playbook on real life situations happening.
So, you plan out Quentin, bro? Yeah, Quentin, plan it?
It depends on the left or the right eye.
Yo, what the? What?
If I'm gonna come with the left eye, yes.
Yo.
Oh my God!
Yo.
Tonight, I don't know what's going on.
I'm asking if I bite you, be like, ow.
Sometimes we can start.
I look at him bite you.
You look at the mosquito and bite.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
It's like that. Sometimes some things like reflex. Like, yo, somebody come at you a certain way, you swing back right away. It's like a man swing at you, we're gonna do, oh, bro, you should have swing like that. Oh.
No, like I said, I know the person, like, I'm gonna swing on warrior, like, bro, it's on, man. Go ahead, man. It's okay, go ahead.
Oh, swing again. You didn't hit me that time.
Let me think of how to come back at
Yeah.
you. Like, no.
Let me think. What should I do?
But guess what?
Swing slower so
He
I
gotta
can
look
think
at
Swing
about
slower
it.
so I can think if I should stand up or move.
He gotta look at you like, this man is really crazy. You know what? Let me leave him alone because ain't nobody gonna think like that.
What?
He's a crazy guy, right?
Yo,
So you
funny
using
right
psychology on the man.
Watch him. Can't get. That's not you, bro.
That's not me.
I like your perspective, but you know,
It's nice. It's nice, but it's not practical and it's not realistic.
practical,
I'm
bro.
a changed man.
Roll back the curtain, yeah, man.
Yeah. Roll back the curtains on the things that you think that you try to get out of by analyzing it before you had a conversation.
I'm a changed man. That's what it is. I'm a changed
Is
man.
that's what it is.
Change.
No, so, yeah, change, older, more gray hair. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I think about the long run.
Hey, just put that. You're a growing man, you know what I mean? You're a growing man. We don't know about the change, but we're growing.
Things time has changed, you know?
My audience, what's going on?
Funny.
Oh, hey Renee, secondary emotion I'm going back to. Listen, you got to think about all the things that we have done in our lives. if you went to high school and you did this, if you didn't pass, or, you know, for me, I always think about the stuff like, hey, you know, you didn't graduate on time. Now I gotta think about, like, when I should have went to class, may I buy breakfast on in time, and may I gallivant in the street. Mom, sorry. But at almost 40, you knew this, obviously. I'm 37 at this point. You know, it is what it is. I can't change that part of it. Should I have gone to math class and I missed it 27 times? I should have gone, but it was 0 period, and I was not going. Everybody else, my sister, she didn't start class till first period, second period, probably like 8, 9 o'clock.
You're smart.
At 7:30? Who was going to this class at 7:30?
You should have been going.
Don't. Hey, listen, it's too late to guilt trip me. I already graduated, went to college, 2 colleges, graduated. I already did what I needed to do. I'm just saying, though, if I thought about all the things that I have done and graduated on time, I graduated a month later. No big graduation, but he's saying you must be Deacon K. We said Deacon K on the show today. Yeah. Yes, Renee. He's such a changed man. Him and Jesus walking hand in hand tonight. Walking hand in hand tonight. Okay? But just thinking about, get off my arm. So just thinking about all those things. If I had gone to class 27 times, of all those times that I missed class, I would have graduated on time with my sister and my cousin.
What?
And
that's not supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Yeah, but no, because it was what it was. It was destined for me to not do that, and for me to graduate when I did. And I still went to college with my sister, and I still went to college with my cousin, and I still went with my friend. Like, I still went to college right on time with everybody else. It just took me a month or so to try to, because I got to summer school and the man was like, I took one test and he was like, why are you even here? It wasn't that because I wasn't smart. It was just because I didn't go to class. There was a difference. Not too much. Relax. But I got 100 in summer school, and I only went to summer school for 1 week. You understand what I'm saying? I knew what I had to do. It's just, I just didn't do it. But if I think about it now, it didn't really change much. It just gave me one of those lessons that, hey, my mother was very upset, granted, yes, because she had to end up coming to graduation for only one of her children, right?
Were you there at graduation?
You think I had a choice? Ask my mother. She said, you think you're not going to go? You will be going, and you will be sitting there and rooting for your sister. You think I had a choice to not go to graduation? I had to go. No, not with Beverly. Hey, Ma. Not with Beverly. She was not playing them games. I had to go to graduation. But that was a lesson learned for me to say, hey. So every time I think about it now, I'm like, all right, if I had gone to class, would that have changed the narrative? Absolutely. Because I would have graduated on time. But it's not supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be.
But even if you graduated on time, what would have happened?
Nothing. I still went to college. I went to the same college.
But I'm saying, so it didn't make a difference if you graduated on time or you didn't graduate on time. Because guess what? Nothing changed. You're
right. I just had to spend a week in summer school. So, hey, Mom. Hey, how are you?
Please remind her that you're here.
I know she's here. I know she's here. I can see her. She knows that.
Say hey again one more time so she could,
I know she's here, but I mean, I'm 37 now, so it's we've overcome that.
No, she don't know.
Shut up. We overcome that, and you move on to other things. Like, so you make decisions like, say, if I didn't decide to marry you, or if I didn't decide to have a baby with you, and I mean, because you want baby on me, so I asked you.
You never had a choice.
Okay. So if I made a decision not to have, what if I made a decision not to buy that ice cream that night? I would have came around and knocked on the door. You don't even remember somebody around that corner there.
Oh, trust me, I remember.
This man was around the corner finessing some security guard. This man did not worry about the fact that I lived around the corner. But what if I didn't make that decision to go get that ice cream that night? And then saw you to do those, But then you have to think about all the things that happen. Like, if my mother wasn't into church, or... You understand? Or if I didn't choose to go to church, or would would it have shaped me to be the person that I am today? So let's talk about church for a second. If you didn't start going to church, when did you start going to church? And was it because of your parents?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we grew up in a Christian home. Jamaica is a Christian country. So we basically grew up in a Christian home. So, you know, I didn't choose at the time. My parents sent me to church.
Right. You didn't have no choice. Right.
I had no choice.
Right.
You know, but consciously when I got older, what was that, 2013-ish? Yeah, I made a conscious decision to go to church.
Okay. Off your own free will.
Yeah.
Got it.
Own free will. Like,
gotcha.
Damn, that one the things God saved me from is like, Jaja.
Yeah.
You know, and I was invited to church and I took up on the invitation.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
And so then, like, in these questions now, I'm asking, would you think that you would see yourself doing that same, like, do you think you would be where you are if you didn't go to church? Chef says, so do you really have control of your destiny? Listen, the question comes back to you. So do you really have control of your destiny? Because God saved you from some stuff. You answered the call to go to church.
Is it a call or is it a choice?
Calling, choice. Something nudged you and you went to church. Yeah?
Yeah, I was invited to church.
You were invited to church, but what made you stay at church?
Destiny, Mama, God.
I guess the teachings. We had a great bishop, pastor, teacher. So he delivered the word well, you know what I mean? And then I desire and a yearning for God and for directions and for gratefulness and all that. So that's how that came in.
Okay. We just answered that question. So when did you start going to church? Because we just answered that question a while ago. The call came and it happened. Because you went to church and you just don't stay because you want to stay. You felt like.
I didn't just go to church. I went to Bible school.
See? Theology class, Bible school, all of that good stuff.
And that was for, at the time I did it for, because it's not like me to want to become a pastor, but you
do it for more knowledge of word.
Development of self.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like growth. You know what I mean? Like, what could be wrong with learning more about, you know what I mean?
Nothing is wrong with it.
So that was that, you know.
All right.
I got
what you needed.
You know.
And I look at
what you went for. Okay. All right.
And I look a bit more.
When did you start going to church? To make that
1990.
And because father said had to go to church.
You
didn't have a choice. You didn't have a choice. But what made you stay? Because you became an adult.
Yeah, well, what made me stay is the right thing. You know, like, it's nothing different about it. Like, I was brought up in it, you know, like, why should I change it? I can't change it.
Okay.
You know, that's what it's supposed to be. It's like me learning how to read. I can't stop learning how to read. I gotta keep reading. So they said, raise it. How does scripture go? Raise a child.
Train up the way. Train up the child in the way they should grow.
Grow.
So that when they get older, they don't depart.
And that's what happened.
It's like you can't unknow what you already know, you know?
Right. So you just follow. You continue to follow along
and learn more.
And learn more. And so now the question is, if certain things that you've been through, like you just know for sure, like if it had not been for God, you yourself would have just been like 6 feet under, or like in jail.
Listen, I promise you I had a bad temper. I think
I
used to.
He had.
I like that word.
He had. We're using past tense in the present. Okay. He had a bad temper.
It's because of him. You know, him stimulating with a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Save a lot of people of a lot of things. You know?
Yeah.
You know what? Go with your family. It's all right.
Right.
You know. So yeah, it was. Father God, you know. Thank God.
I got to take on the temper there.
Listen, I promise you. Well, God and them two young girls.
Probably you just compartmentalize that temper when they needed to drop it.
Right.
You know?
No, I'll come back.
Right. No, because it's not something that you go for all the time. That's why it's in a compartment. Like you don't choose to, but it can come out of rage if somebody do that something bad to you.
That lock on key underneath the ground.
Underneath the ground.
You think so?
All right.
Okay, wait until they're triggered.
Lord have mercy. This has been a great topic today.
Roll back the curtain.
Roll back the curtain because we
the
have
blinds.
to end the blinds and see where we have come from and where we are. Because a lot of things that we went through is what makes us adults, the adults that we are today. The things that we think was traumatic, the beating, the things that you ever, a situation where you worry about it, and you say you can't make it so, and then when you make it out, you're like, yo, I'm really not worried about it like that.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Up to the other day, this is how I tend to find peace nowadays. I'm like, yo, look how much things I've been through already. And God got me through, or I've been through it, or passed it. And it's like, it was nothing. So I'm like, why am I worrying myself? Why am I beat up myself? And this too shall pass.
And this too shall
Look how much things I passed through.
Things.
And I'm like, yo, Father God, let me feel like this because I don't know what I get worked up for. And then it will pass to like it never happened.
Like it never happened.
Last week, probably I forgot about it.
Yeah.
It wasn't a problem to begin with.
It wasn't one,
It's
but we made
mental.
it.
We made the problem.
You have to panic first because God got it, but you got to panic first. You got to get a little panic because it's human nature. It's human nature to want to try to solve things.
Yeah.
It's always trying to solve things that we don't have control over.
Man.
We can't control nothing. We don't have no control over it. We can control, we get up, right, and we can control if we want to go to work. Of course. We can control if we want to. But the things that's happening, the big things, we cannot control the big things that's happening. But it feel like a weight that's on your shoulder. And you're like, yo, weight. God, why this not going and why this is not stuff? And then you don't ever think about, for me, sometimes I don't ever think about the stuff that God already got me through. I don't think about it, right? Because I'm like, God, right now, this situation right now, Evie, I'm going to need you for stepping. I need you for stepping. I need your answer. And then when it pass and gone, I say, yo, but why am I always worried? Like, God always get me outside.
All right.
Not when me want to, but always on time.
All right. As you know, like, I used to work for myself for a couple of years, right? And, one of the times where, it's human nature. Like, every time I get down to my, what I call it now, last job, finish that job, would I home on a Sunday and get a call. Excuse me. And it happens so much times where like,
where I say you don't know where the next job will come from, the next meal. Yeah. I'm
going to get a call like right there. And I'm like, yo, Father God, me need to start trusting more. Come I tell you a whole heap of time, remember, like.
So we're going to go back to who controls your destiny.
God controls our destiny.
Thank you so much. Thank you. We help shape and God controls it. Thank you. That's all I'm going to have to say.
But we can, like, it's a choice. We could not go work with that and call me.
Yes, absolutely. And I want you to understand that we know you have choice.
So whatever we choose, whatever we choose, that's our destiny then.
But are you
what you say?
God, we back to next right now. You call him and we say, no, just know I got you, man.
What you trying to think? I don't believe in the Most High God? I do. But I'm saying we help to shape our destiny by our decisions.
But like I said in the beginning, God already knew what our decisions was going to be. God knew already because it was already written. It was already written. God.
How you know
it's
that?
In the book. Because it tells you that.
Tell me about the Bible, man. This Bible.
Ask you a question. You not tell me say you got theology school. You don't know
what it is. I stop. What if there wasn't the Bible then? Forget about the Bible. That's why I stopped go church, Come here and say, yo, this bag of Bible doctrine and all that. Like, Father God, I want to know you for myself. Like,
of course, absolutely, you should know him for yourself.
Like, you say we made in. May I go back to the Bible? We're making him image and likeness. That means say, we so more you direct me instead of this bag of lula and you know what I mean? Like, come on, connect.
Absolutely,
connect.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Connect with a great we call energy force that.
So you're controlling your,
you know what I mean, the Most High God, call it God, or call him God, she God, whatever that energy is. You know what I mean? Remember so we never make ourselves, so that means that there must be something I go for with, you dig? But at the same time, we are human in our flesh, I will make decisions, so part of that help to shape our destiny. That's how I look at it.
And that's okay. That's how you look at it here in this house here. We believe in God, so that's what we gonna do. around here, okay? We can't tell you what to believe in, or or even I desire to have relationship with God, not religion. I desire to have relationship, not religion. Religion went out the window for me for a while.
So you get it when we say I've been to church, I've been to theology school, and stop go church and stop doing that. Okay. Because what? You have to know God for yourself.
You have to know God for yourself. Absolutely.
No Bible can't teach you that.
Okay.
To a certain degree.
All right.
It's a guidance, but you have to connect with the art. I know, say, yo, must I guide me and direct me? You know what I mean? Teach me your principles.
Absolutely.
Your ways. You know?
Absolutely.
Them, man.
No, we're not gonna argue with that. It is what it is.
Destiny and not destiny. And
Look forward.
destiny, big up yourself. I love it though.
Okay, Mom said the Bible is very important. It's a guideline for one to believe in God. Absolutely, Mom. It's a guideline. A lot of people like to curtail the Bible to how they're going through in their situation, right? No.
Watch this. Sister Bev, big up yourself. So this my question is, what if there wasn't a Bible? What if there wasn't a Bible? Would you need something to tell you that killing is wrong, stealing is wrong? No, something your own conscience. Sometimes you ever say something wrong to somebody and it beat up on your conscience? A Bible. I feel like it's a innate thing, like something just tell us that not right. You ever do something and something just tell us yo.
Yeah, but we don't. A lot of people don't live by the Bible. It is a guideline to say what happened in the Bible and what's going to happen. Because if you look at it, these are the things that are already happening, right? And the things that are coming, it's the same thing that's playing out in the Bible. It is a guideline. I feel like people who live by the Bible, who doing everything like it's
what people used to do before the Bible was written.
I don't know those people that were doing before the Bible was written. I don't know.
It's not us acknowledge the Creator. People are the people used to worship idol and stuff because it's something in our way if you worship something. So God himself put that in you and tell us, certain thing wrong and certain thing, you know what I mean? That's all I believe.
Okay, like, but it's not something that you're supposed to like, like if we lived by the word, a lot of us would not make it. I'm just saying. If you live by the Bible, a lot of us would not make it. God was how he was in the Old Testament, a lot of us would not make it. Let's just put it that way.
Yes, you got to be strong.
Yes? Or no?
All of them rule that a man create. If you do this,
but
do that.
Okay, so how do you know? So you said that killing is, unaliving is wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You know that. Who taught you that? You did not learn that for yourself. Who taught? Somebody had to teach you that.
No.
What?
Why you think so?
Oh, she said that's why God inspired man to write the Bible. No, I'm trying to figure out why you think you're the person that found out that just like unaliving somebody is wrong.
It's like something inside of you tell us it wrong.
Not the 10 Commandments, not the law of the land, which is in every country, the law of the land. Unaliving a person is wrong, and it is punishable by either jail time or death. So
common sense, you would tell us, it's wrong for kill somebody, wrong for take something that belong to you. You dig?
But not just like the governing rules that we have over our lives. That's not what it is.
Inside of you. Just like when you violate somebody. For me personally, I'm speaking on myself. Just like if I say something to somebody, I'm going to feel like it not come out right. We'll go back and say, boy, you know what I mean? This is how I meant it. Because myself.
No, because they always said the first thought is what you actually think. That's why drunk men don't tell no tales. They literally is true.
Sometimes you might do something or say something and a person might take it.
They can take it, but you already said it, so it came out of your mouth.
You
already meant it when you said it, because you can't take the words back after you have said it. That's why when people say words don't meant it. Words don't. If somebody's saying something to you and you get defensive and you cuss that person back, no, you mean it at that moment, or even if it's something like, you never do somebody, you never know, say like it would affect them in that way, like. But it's still the truth. It doesn't matter. It's still the truth.
Then sometimes you even say,
man once told me, if you want to hear somebody tell the truth about you, get them upset.
Bro, we're not talking about.
No, I'm just saying, if you get somebody upset, the truth.
The truth is always going to come out. The first thing you say is what you mean. You can't.
So hold on. You can't do something I never know. Say it would affect a person that way?
But that's what you want to say.
All right, just like all right, say even cheat. Suppose he goes up about something and say, yo, damn, I never know say it would have really. Woman girl tell us say it's okay to do that, right? So I'm just trying to figure out.
But you don't say it wrong.
Yeah, you don't say it wrong. Exactly, you still go do it. But you never know, say, yo, it would affect her to that degree or to that depth.
How long have you been alive and dating and married and all of that stuff?
You never know. I'm just saying.
All right.
You never know it would hurt a person to that degree. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it'd be like, damn, you never know it would hurt. All right, you go get your food for yourself and didn't get her one. It'd be like, damn, that's wrong. I never know. And she'd be like, cut up about it.
Because you didn't want to get her one.
I'm just saying, like.
In the first place, you didn't think about her. You didn't think about getting her anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's simple what it is. Like y'all said, but I'm not even know say you hungry. Why would I not be hungry?
You don't want to get that
one. What should that woman you think she cook?
If she cook and you bring home food is a problem. So don't even go there, sir. No, that is a problem. If I already done slaved over the hot stove and you come bring food home, and then you not even bring some for us?
You're not gonna bring food home. I'm just saying. What if you didn't do something in a manner? What if you do something in a manner that you didn't know it would affect the person adversely as it does? And you'd be like, you correct it. Or you say, babe, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
I get that, but it's not what we're speaking of. We're saying that if somebody said something to you and your reaction is to be defensive and say something back, then that's look different when you go back situation. And you think about it and say, yo, damn, I shouldn't even answer them. You can't take back. You can't say I didn't mean that. You meant it 100%. I
get what I said in that regards, but this is like when I say, yo, Una never do nothing and not sorry of how it may come out.
Yes, but I'm not going to say I didn't mean it.
The person.
I'm not going to say I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean it that way.
You meant it because you said it. That's the point of the whole thing.
Both actions and words. Sometimes some things, you know what I mean, affect people in ways, or trigger people in ways you didn't know would trigger them.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Well, all right. All right.
Like, I'm sorry. Sometimes even people have past trauma and all right. People have past trauma and you go say something about, say, we're not going to say gape. That word, but gape, yeah. Mm-hmm. And you go say something about that in a joking way, not knowing that person been down that road and that person take it on a whole different level, which you didn't even mean it. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And I'm like, damn. I didn't know that happened to you.
It's a trigger. Yes.
You know what I mean? It's a trigger.
Yeah, it trigger
just
that
like
person.
whether this conversation came up. What do you bring to the table?
Oh Jesus!
And
can we leave that conversation?
No. I'm just saying. We're not going there. I'm just saying, like, and the conversation come up about the table thing, and homegirl gets so triggered, not realizing that she and her baby father have that table conversation, which me don't buy it in a sense of me not buy it. You know what I mean? But she got triggered and got defensive, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So I'm like,
yeah. Okay.
Sometimes we do stuff or say stuff.
I understand that, and that's another part of compartmentalizing stuff, right? Because you don't know until it happens. Like somebody says something to you, I have to be like.
And then sometimes
it starts to hurt. It starts to show in their actions. And I said, damn, why are you acting like this way? Because you never even realized that something that you have said triggered her or him to react the way that,
And then when you realize, you know what I mean, there's some level of remorse.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you check yourself.
And
be like, damn, I didn't really mean it like that. You know what I mean? I'm sorry if
okay.
If you feel that way.
I mean, in that situation, I can understand that. But in another situation where somebody say, your mother, and you say, your mother bag, you meant
that's
to
a
say
different
that.
thing. I meant to say that, man.
You mean to say that.
In a million times, man, when it come on to certain stuff, you know what I mean? Yeah. Some more time, even me, sometimes say some things out of anger and be like, don't me really go on bad still, you know, but
yeah, man, but you didn't mean it.
Yeah, man, we didn't mean it, man. You need to hear that, man. You see me? Don't play with me, man. My head mad. But me feel bad afterwards somewhat. It's like, damn, I never have to go so hard, you know. Leave that alone and pass on, God. No regrets.
No regrets.
Can't have no regrets.
Can't have no regrets. But it is 9/11. I'm glad you guys are here. I didn't really get much, I feel like we But they are doing thing tonight. So yeah, it was good. It was a good show.
Roll back the curtain.
Yeah, all right. You look like you're under the liquor.
Something you pour. I don't know what you pour.
I put the Jack Daniels in there. That's what you normally drink. It's all right. I'm about to go eat some food. I'm hungry.
Jack is jacking on him right now.
Right. Hey, yo, pause. What?
It's not the
What?
The Jack Daniels is seeping into his system. That's what I meant. The Jack Daniels is seeping into his system.
Mighty God on tonight. My God on tonight. Okay. All right, wait, that's enough.
That was a great show. Excellent show.
Excellent. Okay. That's a good little, we just need to.
Little technical difficulties.
Yeah, we ain't worried about that. The people are still on and we're still talking and, they're still with us. So I just feel like, every now and again we got to go back and look at the things that we've been through and be gracious and thankful for it. Like, because a lot of people did not make it to see today. You know what I'm saying? Even right this minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you have to be thankful for where you're coming from and where you're going.
Yeah.
And where you are right now. I'm always grateful for stuff like that because you never know. You never know. You never know. You never know.
You probably touched somebody today you don't know.
I probably did. But, either way.
That's the goal, to affect life positively.
Period. That's what this show is all about.
Yep.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in with us tonight, as always. Thank you for your subscription. Your like. Hey, let me tell you how we almost had 1,000 subscribers. Shout outs to.
Remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Right. Don't forget that. And as always, the blessings of the Lord make it rich and added no sorrows with it. And we'll see you next week.
Thank you guys for tuning in. We are winners, so we gonna win. Yeah, man. Much love.